everyone, and welcome back to the magic of food. And you join us today at a pretty special place, for me personally anyway. We're at Wells Quay, the harbour here in Norfolk, and it is beautiful. I've got so many fond memories tied up in this place. Some of my happiest times being a kid. I've spoken about it on our regular reviews on social media, that coming away to places just like this and having fish and chips with my dad growing up was some of my happiest memories that I can think of. And I'm still in now, 35 years old, trying to relive that. But only today we've got a very special guest, Norfolk's very own Richard from Wingfest. Hello, mate.
Hello, mate. Nice to see you again.
We're coming crabbing today, and then we're going to get some fish and chips.
That sounds dreamy.
Have you got much experience crabbing?
I've been catching crabs around Norfolk. I was born and bred here.
Yeah.
So I've caught a few crabs around Norfolk.
Have you?
Yeah, I have,
Experienced crabber?
I'm an experienced crabber, yeah.
Is there anything better than crabbing and then fish and chips?
Nothing.
Literally.
Nothing better. Catching a lot of crabs and then eating some amazing fish and chips.
Norfolk fish and chip scene is pretty hot. However, we're going to go somewhere very special. But first up, we've got some crabs to catch. We've got to work up that appetite. So, crab bait. We've gone for smoked bacon.
Smoked bacon, after much deliberation in the car on the way up here, we've decided is the one.
And Nisa local had it plenty in stock.
Loads of it. It's almost as if they knew we were coming.
All right, so let's get set up. This should be a great video. Like, the magic of food for me is tied into so much more than just the food. There's memories, emotion, and today is one of those days. Right, one thing we do need to do is get water in the bucket.
How are you getting water?
Callum's job. I'll do it.
Seriously,
I got this.
there's a
I'll do this.
there's a
Yeah.
look at that.
Oh, born and bred, he knows.
Did you see that? He just didn't even think twice, did he? He knows what he's doing. He walks like he knows what he's doing. So a little bit of admin. These crabs are the little ones here. Obviously they go back. You don't kill any of the crabs. This is sport. And may I add, there's lots of things in this world that cost a lot of money these days. Going to Alton Towers, Disneyland, whatever you want to do. Going out to the arcades costs a lot of money. This is one of the most beautiful, simplistic things you can do with your kids, your family. I got these from eBay.
Can we just talk about that as well, by the way?
Yes.
What is that?
So this is a crab net. So when it's on the bottom, they crawl in, get the bacon, and you lift it up and they can't get out.
I've never seen one of them before.
Yeah,
I just remember the little strings
This
you
is
throw
top
in.
end stuff. Richard was fuming at, oh, let's talk to him about that. He's gone to the shop and got his own one because he just couldn't use, he's got the original string and a net.
Serious stuff.
Yeah, well, look, we'll see who catches the most. It's not a competition. It's going to, have some fun. But I know for a fact he's going to be falling off. Now, I'm going to roll my bacon up, Callum, I think.
Okay.
Oh, I've broken it already. Oh, no. As if I've done that. Do you know what? It's just come to me, Callum. I actually think my love of food stemmed from the excitement of doing this sort of thing.
Okay.
I think I'm having a moment.
Nostalgia.
Wicked. Look at that. I mean, and you get things on the boat, you get to wave. Hello. Nice boat. There's Wells Harbour Tours. There we go. Amazing.
Oh, dear.
Shall we? How's he getting on with his water anyway?
I think he's lost. I can't see him. I think he's gone all the way down the quay.
I can see him. I can see him. Can you zoom in? Look, he's walking like a man with a bucket. A full bucket.
Where did he go?
Wow. Caught crabs all over Norfolk. I bet he has.
Here he
Had to
is.
improvise. There's no way down to the water.
Yeah?
All I can say is I don't need a wee anymore.
So, I think we should dip our meat together. We should go at the same time.
You're the boss.
Do we need to stretch off for crabbing?
Well, it is a rigorous activity.
So do you want a hand or are you?
No, I've got this. Have you talked through the different techniques?
Right, well, let's just address this quickly. You were very unhappy. Obviously, I've invited Richard out today, brought his crab trap or net along, and you've just looked at it with disgust.
This is a bottom trawler. I mean, they're banned. I think the EU banned these. These are just trawl for crabs. There's no skill in it. The real fishermen, the real crabbermen, crabber people,
Yes.
use the reel. And you have to slowly pull it up.
It's definitely more skill, but who's going to catch the most? It's like,
The real deal.
we like a good pun. I went to the butcher's earlier, and have you seen the price of venison?
I haven't.
It's a deer.
Wow, that's terrible.
Yeah. Why did the baker have brown hands? So he needed a poo.
All right, I'm ready.
So should we dip our meat at the same time?
Cool, mine stinks.
Right.
Smelly meat and catching crabs is a
Are you ready?
Here we go.
Now, we're going to go close to the edge, or?
I don't know. I don't know how you crab.
You do you, Matt. I'm not going to start telling you my crabbing techniques.
Always a current.
Oh, it's a hell of a current.
Wow.
These better be strong crabs.
Hey!
Oh, no,
Yes,
hey!
mate!
Here we go.
Get up, Joe. Get in the bucket. Get in the bucket. Well done. Look at that. Who's got the biggest meat?
Oh, Richard's got one as well.
Yeah. First one in the water, so I think Rich technically wins. Get up, Chubby. There's a shrimp in there, look. Look at these shrimp
Eat
as
him.
well.
Tell you what,
Little
Matt,
shrimp.
you've got a good sized crab there, Matt.
Thanks, mate. Have you seen, is that the best crab you've ever seen?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Very, very.
Have you got much experience crabbing in Norfolk?
No.
No?
I come from Suffolk.
Suffolk?
Oh!
If you really want to go off the beaten track, have you heard of Shingle Street?
Right.
There's not a lot there at Shingle Street apart from 3 or 4 cottages.
And plenty of crabs.
But there are plenty of things going on. There might be skydiving people,
Yeah.
you know, paragliding stuff. You know, it's a quiet place, but yeah,
good for
it's a
crabs.
nice quiet place. So I would imagine that's good for.
They would enjoy us being there then,
I
for
reckon
sure.
You definitely love Walberswick though. Walberswick is the wells next to sea.
I have actually caught crabs at Walberswick before. I can confirm it's a hot spot for the crabs.
Right, we withdrawing it. We're withdrawing our meat. Here we go. Crabless. I've got loads of shrimp though. Look at that. Oh, it's not crabless. Look at that one. Look at that.
That's tight. That doesn't count.
It does count.
What do you mean? It's bloody beauty. It's been a pure skill.
Get up.
Thank you very
Rich, you've seen that one, mate? Just
Oh, he's a beast.
It's a beast.
Get them in, they
That's
all
the-
count, yeah.
I don't know if that one does count, really, does it?
Look at these shrimp, bro. Look at them. Can you eat
Look
them?
at him. Yeah. Oh.
Right, well, that spot wasn't as profitable as the last spot. So let's we're gonna try and get further out.
Your method doesn't involve any sort of skill on the pull-up.
Rich, it's how you dunk the meat, where you dunk the meat, the tempo of the meat dunk.
I don't know, I think the pulling out is the key bit.
Yeah, he's got one.
Whoa, he's done it again. He's the king. He's not just the wing king, he's the crab king. Here we go. We got a big. Oh, hell, we got a haul. Oh, my God.
Welcome,
Oh, my crab.
welcome.
Look at the size of that one. Oh, shit, how many's he got in there?
4, 5,
I'll pick him up.
6.
Go on then.
How many you got in there?
One.
That one's a beast.
So
Look, he's an absolute beast.
So that is.
And he's not even the biggest one in there.
That is close to the harbour wall. Little insider tip there for everyone. The wall is where they
Look at
live.
this one here. Mate, look at him. How
That's
long?
the king. We have just caught the king live on TV.
God, he's eating. All right, here we go.
That one can have your finger off, Rich. Be careful of that one, mate.
Shall I get the big one?
Yeah, go for the big one.
You
Yeah.
got 6.
That is genuinely massive.
Oh, he is a beast.
Wow, look at that.
Now, depending on, I think that is a female, because that thing at the back there, I think comes, that little flap in there, that V lifts up, and that's where they hold their eggs and things. I think of that. Someone else who knows more than crabs will probably be able to contradict that, but I think that's a thing. Fleeted crabbing.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Cool, size up. Whoa!
Whoa,
Jeez, Jesus Christ.
no, he's probably might be a bit smaller. If you leave him down, should we put him in?
Yeah,
I think yours is a bit. I don't know, it's pretty close.
just a great crab, Rich. You know,
2 good crabs.
great crabs.
2 good crabs. That is good, isn't it?
It's just fantastic.
I guess I'm going to get a photo of that as well for personal memories.
Here we go again. Feels good.
Oh.
Yeah, another one. Another one.
Got a little one.
Look, he's still enjoying his.
It's bacon.
Watch out! You'll have your hand off that one. Massive, mate. Careful.
These fiddly ones. Oh no, he's going for the Great Escape. Right, that was pathetic.
He's
Oh no,
gone
no,
now.
he's
Little
lost
one.
it.
He's gone. Oh, there we go. It doesn't count. Here you are, Callum. Oh my goodness. There's one on the bottom sack.
That's a big one. Bottom sack on the left. Wow, look at that.
Whee!
What an amazing crab. Look at that one. Go on and take it. He still doesn't even know he's been caught, bless him, does he? Look.
Whee! Go on, son. You're not going anywhere. Old barnacle.
Barnacle Bill, look at.
There it is.
Call this one Callum.
Oh, thank you.
So there we have it. A really fun and enjoyable little catch. And as always, when you come here to Wells, wherever you go crabbing, you've got to let them go.
Catch and release.
Catch and release. Those Norfolk rules. And so, after a pretty, I would say, successful crabbing experience,
Hugely successful. We
Yeah.
can't believe how many we caught.
we've got ourselves the prize goods, Callum, what we came for. Come and have a look at this, mate. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, these are from French's at the Harbour. We've had to travel 20 yards from crabbing to get our hands on this stuff. And, Rich, what are you saying, bro? You think it looks good?
I can't get over how big the piece of cod is. Cracking, isn't it?
Yeah, fantastic. Rich, you might be slightly biased, but Norfolk fish and chips, does it get any better?
I don't think it does get any better. I think growing up here, you were spoilt how good fish and chips were. And it means that when you go and have fish and chips anywhere else, you're always comparing them to the standard of Norfolk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ruined us, really.
Let's dive in. We've both gone for a cod and chips. Key markers for us here, crispy batter. We want thin, crispy, light batter. We don't want oil in heavy. What you saying, Rich? It looks good.
It's exactly how you just described it. First bite, phenomenal.
That is magnificent.
Good one, isn't it?
Rich. Yes! Yes! My God. I've got to get down and dirt this. Look at these, Callum. People at home. These crispy, crown-like shards. When the batter's been cooked under that heat, when it starts dancing around like that, you know you're going to get some great fish and chips. We've got a slight bit of oil there, but with that oil does come plenty of flavour.
Great with a curry sauce.
Magnificent. Now, controversially, Mitch, you've gone for mushy peas.
I do like curry sauce, but when it comes to fish and chips, I'm all about mushy peas.
Yeah.
And if I could, I'd put a bit of mint sauce in there as well.
Wow. Mint mushy peas.
Yeah, mint sauce stirred into the mushy peas. And, you know, or just vinegar, which is what we've got here.
Have you got a favourite Norfolk fish and chip shop?
Well, it's a bit controversial, but probably my favourite in East Anglia is actually in Suffolk. It's the next county down, yeah. There's a couple of fish and chip shops in Aldborough, which for me are the pinnacle.
Is that where you grew up?
Yeah, not far. Spent a lot of time there as a kid, enjoying the coastline. This is good, isn't it? Matt, what is it that you like about fish and chips so much?
Well, in general,
Well, I remember you telling me before that fish and chips, if you had to choose one meal, it would be fish and chips.
yeah.
Is that still the case?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
And so what is it about fish and chips that you love?
The reason we've come crabbing, growing up, if I close my eyes, literally my most happy memories are coming to do what we've done today with my dad. It's bizarre. I'm still 35 and I still feel the same way about it. Getting fish and chips, sign of a good day's work, a good afternoon crabbing, us helping out, doing chores, we go and get fish and chips. It was a treat. It was a special, sacred event. It wasn't the sort of thing we did all the time growing up. We get takeaways all the time now, every day. I think it's in our generation, but back then it wasn't the case. It was a real treat, you know. And fish and chips for me totally encapsulates that.
So when you're eating this now, does this take you back to childhood memories?
The nostalgia is unbelievable.
Yeah, lovely.
And again, it's such a simple, I'm saying it loosely, thing to cook, right? You've got fish and chips, batter, mushy peas, curry sauce, you want to really jazz it up, but ultimately, you've got fish and potatoes. So many people can get it wrong. Good fish and chips to me is holy ground.
Absolutely. What else, other than cod, what else do you like fish-wise, battered?
North Scotland do fantastic haddock. Comes in on day boats, but that does have a nutty, creamy taste to it. But for me, cod is the one. I love a good chunky piece of cod, some nice flake. As you can see there, it's brilliant. Breaks down in your mouth. It's creamy. It's everything I want. Now,
I'm just looking up a name of the fish here.
Here we go. Mark Richards has done some research. Key goods for fish and chips is what you drink, you're going to wash it down with. Richard's gone for Dr. Pepper, I've gone for Fanta Lemon. Here we go. Wow, cheers. What's in there, Rich? Scampi?
Scampi. I'm a huge fan of scampi. A side scampi, I think, is just...
Now, Rich, you're fairly well travelled. Have you had fish and chips anywhere else in the world on your travels that really did it for you?
Interestingly enough, I've just got back from having some of the best fish and chips I've ever had.
No way.
I was lucky enough to go to Tasmania, did a 3-week tour of Tasmania in a camper van, and they are renowned for their wineries and whiskey distilleries.
Yeah.
And other fantastic produce. Beautiful island, but one thing they love is a fish and chip shop.
Is it like our traditional fish or different?
So it's chips and it's battered seafood is kind of where the similarity is, but they very different types of fish. The one that I had that I really enjoyed, it was called Hockey, Hokki, thinner than this cod, but still fleshy and a bit of sweetness to it. And we had fish and chips 3 or 4 times out there, and every time the batter and the fish was spot on. But what they did was wicked and really cheap was they did battered scallops. And a battered scallop, I mean, I'd overcook it. It would just come out tough. These scallops were perfectly battered, massive, and the fish inside it was so delicate, white and flaky.
Really?
And they were like $1, an Australian dollar, which is, I don't know, 60.
The fruit of the sea over there.
The fruits, and you walking in a fish and chip shop, you've got a giant lobster next to your battered fish, and then you order battered scallop. It's phenomenal.
Wow.
Yeah. Even though I've chosen mushy peas, it's something about curry sauce.
Wow. So good. Rich, you've got mushy peas, but you spend a lot of time in curry sauce. Are you regretting your decision?
I think I'm not regretting my decision, but I think I'm maybe kidding myself that, or maybe I start need to accepting that actually curry sauce should be with all fish and chips. Maybe
Loads of salt.
Yeah.
Loads of vinegar. Curry sauce, for me, does the job. I think the curry sauce is a really nice, subtle dipper.
Allow me. I'm just going to do a bit.
My God.
A little bit of fusion here.
This is groundbreaking TV.
Has this ever been seen before?
I don't think so. Probably for good reason, but we'll find out.
I mean, I like it.
Huh?
I like it. It's just, I mean, it probably could do with a bit more curry sauce in it, to be fair. Just mushy peas and a bit of curry sauce.
Why not? Right, Rich.
Yeah.
The sun is out.
Yes, sir.
You are the local tour. You are the local tour guide. Have you got any spots for us to potentially go and get some ice cream or?
If it's dessert you're after,
Yeah.
I've got a great spot. Next door village.
Let's go. serve.
You got a sweet tooth, Matt?
Got a few, to be fair. And I do cakes. Oh, yes. This is fucking Norfolk. Let's go.
These are our options there.
What do you recommend?
Well, I would recommend either the Knickers and favourite. Depending on peanut butter or chocolate.
I've had the Knickers before, and it's excellent. And I think I've had the lemon. Oh, and I've had the Knickers or the Blondies. What I've had.
Knickers.
Knickers here. You may got a pair of Knickers.
A pair of Knickers.
No, I'm going to go for a slightly different one. I want the.
It's so particular.
Nanny's crumble. Should we go and give these
Milk here in Blakeney. Great little spot.
Thanks.
Oh, here we go. So, Rich, tell us about this place. Why are we here?
This is a soft serve specialist. They're called Milk Soft Serve. Milk Soft Serve.
That's a mouthful.
Milk Soft Serve. They've also got a wicked dessert bar in Norwich. And I just thought, seeing as we're in North Norfolk, it's a perfect place to come just to top off the day after all those lovely fish and chips.
Soft serve is the most underrated dessert known to man. On a sunny day like this, after crabbing, then fish and chips, in Norfolk with the sun shining, does it get a lot better than this?
It doesn't, and that is grade A soft serve.
Oh!
Wow.
You could even describe this. It's absolutely magic.
Also nostalgic. 99 flake.
Good
Brings you
question.
back.
Good point. So soft serves has come on a long way since the day of a 99, which no longer costs 99p. But I still enjoy. But this is next level.
This, look, we all work very hard. Sometimes. We've got 70 to, I don't know, 80 years on this planet. The more time you spend doing things like this today, I think the better your life is going to be. Today was absolutely fantastic. We started off with a fun spot of crabbing. the perfect way to lead into fish and chips. My ultimate scran. I absolutely love fish and chips. Done properly, I don't think it gets a lot better, to be honest. Truly brilliant. Rich, thanks for today, mate.
Thank you, as always. What a lovely tour of North Norfolk.
Sorry for bringing you the wrong type of crabbing net.
Next time, now you know.
There we go. Thanks, everyone.